Houston was swallowed by water within hours, and what began as ordinary rainfall quickly turned into uncontrollable chaos. The storm arrived from the north with unexpected force, unleashing heavy downpours that overwhelmed the city's drainage system almost immediately. By late morning, the first showers had already escalated. Within minutes, streets were filling with water, sewers overflowed, and creeks surged, pushing Houston into a sudden state of emergency. Cars were left stranded in violent currents, and highways once filled with traffic became raging rivers. Along Interstate 45 and I-10, vehicles floated while desperate drivers abandoned them, seeking safety on foot. The southeast of Houston endured some of the worst flooding. In Pecan Park, gauges recorded nearly 4 inches of rain in a short span, and forecasts warned of 2 more inches overnight, threatening to intensify the disaster. Neighborhoods like South Houston, Deer Park, and Pasadena were overwhelmed. Families rushed to protect their homes, moving furniture upstairs while carrying children through fast-moving waters. Social media filled with shocking footage. Videos showed submerged vehicles, human chains formed across flooded streets, and entire communities struggling to escape the water's force. Flooding spared no one. Residential streets, commercial avenues, and entrances to apartment complexes became dangerous traps. Inside some homes, 6 to 8 inches of water poured in within minutes. The crisis reached airports too. George Bush Intercontinental and Hobby Airport suspended flights as torrential rain reduced runways to pools, stranding thousands of travelers. Downtown neighborhoods presented a devastating picture. Midtown, Eastwood, and 4th Ward reported flooded roads, residents trying to save what they could, and streets that vanished beneath the rising water. The speed of the flood caught many off guard. Underpasses filled so quickly that cars were buried nearly to their roofs, forcing emergency rescues in life-threatening conditions. First responders worked tirelessly, deploying boats, high-water trucks, and volunteers, yet the demand far exceeded available resources. Authorities issued a stark warning: turn around, don't drown. Officials emphasized that most flood-related deaths occur in vehicles, urging people not to risk driving through submerged roads. The emergency spread beyond Houston. San Antonio and much of the I-35 corridor were placed under flood watch, as storms there also dropped more than 2.5 inches of rain. In Bexar County, additional downpours threatened to push totals even higher. While these storms lacked hail or strong winds, the relentless rainfall created serious flooding concerns. Houston, meanwhile, continued its struggle. Videos showed parents carrying children and pets above their heads, while others climbed onto rooftops waiting for rescue boats. What should have been a weekend of Labor Day celebrations collapsed into a nightmare. Cookouts and gatherings were replaced by evacuations, rescues, and sleepless nights. Normally crowded highways were left abandoned. Vehicles floated in intersections, and pedestrians waded through chest-deep water in search of higher ground. Rainfall totals confirmed what residents already knew. The drainage system was overwhelmed. Some neighborhoods registered up to 8 inches of rain in just hours, leaving infrastructure in ruins. The storm also hit businesses and warehouses hard. Commercial areas reported significant material losses, with employees trapped until the waters receded. Meteorologists warned that the danger persisted even as skies cleared. Bayous and creeks were at critical levels, and any additional rain risked catastrophic overflow. By Sunday evening, alerts remained active. Forecasts indicated more rounds of rainfall through Monday, keeping the city on edge through the night. Local news outlets broadcast maps highlighting the most impacted zones. Anchors urged residents to stay informed and follow evacuation orders if conditions worsened. Images of Houston spread worldwide. Floating cars, drowned neighborhoods, and families clinging to rooftops. The city became a global headline for its vulnerability. Criticism followed swiftly. Experts in urban planning blamed uncontrolled development and weak infrastructure for making floods like these far more destructive. Rescue efforts pressed on. Helicopters, boats, and improvised rafts patrolled the hardest-hit areas, saving those trapped by the relentless waters. In the poorest neighborhoods, the damage was harsher. Entire families were displaced in areas not even marked on official flood risk maps. By the end of the day, one truth was undeniable. Houston had endured one of its most intense floods in years, and the danger was far from over. With more rain in the forecast, uncertainty remained the only constant for Texas.